What's going on, TubeU? Welcome back to the Plot Coalition YouTube channel. It's good to have you here, making sure that everything's up and running. We're going to have a good time. Good, chill stream. We're going to start off. We're going to do some animation, and then maybe just for fun, I will hop into a couple rounds of Helldivers before closing things out. Making pretty good progress on things, still on track to get everything ready for the teaser that is going to be coming out here in like 2 weeks, which is kind of crazy, but it's going good. It's going really good, and things are coming together really well, which is pretty exciting. So we are going to jump into doing some animation. Also, as of today, there's some weird new YouTube feature that's like a community feature sort of thing. So I guess it's like Reddit for YouTube. It's the best way I can think to describe it. So if you want to hang out and chat there, you're more than welcome to, but the Discord is probably the better place for that anyways. But we'll give it a shot. Give it a try. Feel free to post something, as long as it's kind and constructive. It's cool by me. But we are going to jump in. What's up, Laugh? Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here, man. Always showing up. One of the OGs. Alright. Let's see here. Let's get this up and running. We got fish cam up. I'll feed the fish so you can see him. Get him on the screen. Oh. He got an extra big meal today. That's all good. Fish are so low maintenance. I love it. Hey, what's up, Mad Dog 921? Good to have you hanging out. Alright. Let's see here. What are we doing? I'll probably honestly only do like a shot or two. We'll see. So I've actually knocked out a good amount of these. I'm feeling pretty good with how the animation's coming along. Helldivers running behind the cadet while he carries the flag. Profile shot of the cadet running with the flag. Cadet carrying a child. Runs with civilians. These are all like super heroic style shots. Okay, so there are a couple of those. So really it's only like 4 more scenes that need to really be done. Like 4 more animations. And then the stuff for the teaser is done, which is pretty exciting. So I think we're just going to take it from the top and do it that way. And I think all these are going to just take place on the same set. Because for the loyalists, the folks here, just for the stream, this whole bit is like broadcast satire. Hey, thank you, Waf. I'm glad you like the helmet. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I built it myself. I'm hoping to do like more stuff with cosplay, but it just takes time, and between everything going on in my life, plus all this, I just haven't had as much time for it. But I do want to take it to a couple of cons, see how things go. Oh, and the fish is on camera. What a day. Alright, let's jump in. Mocap. Alright, I only have one scene in there for mocap, so I will go and grab my mocap. What was that? Oh, it's the drawing that my son made. This is a very important question. What is your favorite cheese? That is the most important question I think I've ever been asked in my entire life, and I'm not even kidding. Favorite cheese. If I had to choose a favorite cheese, I would probably say probably pepper jack cheese. I'm locking that in. If it had to be one more cheese for the rest of time, yeah. Extra sharp cheddar isn't too bad of an answer either. But there's something exciting. Like every time I eat pepper jack cheese, I'm like, man, that was what a nice little tift to my day. Mad Dog, what about you? You can't just ask the question and then not give us your favorite all-time favorite cheese. If you have an all-time favorite cheese, put it in the chat, please. We need more of this discussion. Oh, you guys want to see something cool? Cheddar cheese? That's cool, that's cool. So, the guy who ported everything into Unreal Engine, he's been working on the project, and let me show you this really cool thing he made for the project. I need to finish like mapping out a controller and everything to get it working 100%, but he made all the automatons drivable characters. So it's a bit easier with a controller, but you can still WASD it. Oh, and the walking is broken for some reason. That's probably a fault on my end. It was working the other day, but it could also be I might have a different something. Now it looks like all the walks are broken right now. That's all right, but it's pretty cool, and it's a lot of fun. I don't know why the walk animations aren't working, but we'll try it with one more. See if Factory Strider will. Nope, everybody just wants to slide today. It could be because I like pulled the animations into a different sequence, but that shouldn't really affect like how they play it. I was also trying to set things up so I could do this with my PS5 controller. It wasn't working. Oh, this is working. This dropship's working. So now instead of painstakingly animating something like this, doing something real basic, like, you know, fly, move, anything like that, I can do this and then play it back as animation. So everything I'm doing right now could just be turned into animation, which I could drop into a cinematic, which is hugely helpful. Maybe we'll try it with one more. Let's see if a Hulk will work. Pretty sure I was playing as one of these guys last. Nope, everybody's sliding. So there must be something broken with the walk animations I need to look into. That's all good. But huge and really exciting development, because it's just going to save tons and tons of time. I think the turrets need to be controlled with a joystick specifically, but it's cool stuff. We'll disable for now. Favorite shape of fry? For me, it's between curly fries and waffle fries. Those are the best ones, truthfully, in my opinion. Curly fries are pretty good. I ain't gonna deny it. All right, let's get back to work. What was I doing? Sweet liberty. Goodness. I am all over the place. IK retarder. Let me move this so the fan stops blowing it over. It's freaking me out. Here we go. We'll retarget the animations we need for this bit, which I believe are still copied. This one for the cadet. I thought there was something of everybody running. Or is that the one that follows? Oh no, that's... Hello? Yes? Helldivers running behind cadet. Profile shot of cadet. Ah, I did it on that one apparently. I did it. They're backwards. Weird. Very strange of me. Well, select all theirs and export them. This next bit is going to look very very wacky, but there's a method to my madness. Oh sweet, I forgot I already made a folder for that. Because we've been here before. It was for a different scene. I did a scene where it's like a kid in cardboard uniform. And it was actually way simpler to make. Like, it looks like there was a lot more effort put into it than there was. I'll show you here in just a second. Let me retarget these animations. And I'll pull it up. Because it looks like it would have been like, you know, this crazy, you know, tried to go in and do stuff by myself, but like model by myself. But cardboard. Literally what it was. So like had this cardboard helmet. You know? I can actually pull up the model on the character. It's on a metahuman. Metahumans. School kid in his cardboard or Helldivers armor. And if this ever loads up, there we go. So here it is, and literally all this is it's just regular Helldiver armor. I brought it into Blender and I decimated it to make it like way flatter and way more of these sharp edges. I could have beveled some of these, but like it's in such a dark shot that like you don't even really notice. But I decimated it in Blender, and then I removed all the texture, just added a cardboard texture, and lerped the color texture through, and it made it look like this. When you have it on a metahuman, it looks really good, and like when you're getting like a shot of the metahuman's eyes, you're just seeing the little tufts of the cardboard, especially because I laid in some actual like Mega Scans cardboard assets in here to get, you know, that nice inner bevel. It just looks super super legit, but it's actually just, I went in Blender and I just destroyed the model with a decimate modifier. So that's how I did that. Fun little facts. Let's see. Do you have any plans to do something other than Titanfall and RDR and Helldivers, like making an animation about SCP Foundation? Whether that be about MTF, the GOC, or even Chaos Insurgency. Right now, it's just focused on video game related stuff. And in the future, I hope to do like more of my own IP. But for now, video game fan films. It works. Alright, let's see here. Yes, I believe this is... Oh, nope. Wrong environment, but here's that environment where the kid is. He's sitting in front of his TV, which doesn't exist. It's just a light. Well, actually, here, while we're here, I can show you how good that that cardboard looks. If we go into here and play it back, you do this, you do some quick metahuman animator facial stuff. This shot isn't going to be on screen for too long, so I'm not too worried about stuff like the hands. Not going to bother constraining those for this kind of shot, because it's going to cut to this pretty quickly and then only be on that for a quick second. But it looks really good. You know, it looks like a kid in Helldivers armor. I think the main thing that's broken here is I think my head sensor on my my Rococo suit went out. Whoa! It kept the the body on the floor. What is happening here? That's looking crazy. Alright. Here we go. So why was it... Huh. Oh, I have a different level there for that. And then I have this one. Interesting. I don't even remember doing that. So I think I want E, I believe. Thoughts on pineapple on pizza? Yo, I love pineapple on pizza. Pineapple on pizza is fantastic. I have said for many years, I'm a middle child. I have a lot of siblings, and I am in the middle. So I am used to stuff, you know, like I don't have ownership of everything. This is the wrong level, but I can showcase this one too real quick. But you know, that's its own thing. And so I learned, I was like, hey, if you say, when like you want to get pizza or whatever, if you go get pizza for yourself and you get pineapple Hawaiian pizza or veggie pizza, you can always get it and offer to share it, and people typically won't want it, so then it's just yours. And so I do that a lot. But yeah, so there's this little fun little scene, which is part of a later bit. There's supposed to be a ton of trees down here. Oh, I must have the engine scalability turned down. Yep, that's 100% what it is, because there is about like 500,000 trees down there. But I was working on a different Unreal Engine project, and I had to turn the engine scalability down. Look at this mountain that this scene takes place on. It's just from the one angle, so it only needs to look good from the one angle. And then there's just a ton of trees painted on down there. And there's this really nice water shader. It's like a cinematic ocean shader, which I also used for New Frontiers in a couple of scenes. So if you ever thought the water looked really good in New Frontiers, that's where that was. But we are in the wrong environment once again. Let's get out to the correct one. But yeah, pineapple on pizza, yes. Every time. I actually really enjoy it. I don't know why people hate on it. What's another like unpopular thing that I enjoy? Hey, thank you, Halo Follower. Halo Follower is in the chat. If you've ever seen ODST versus a Helldiver, that show, that's the guy who makes that. Good to have you here, bruh. Really cool to have you show up and chat, and thank you. This is a helmet that I built myself, and people seem to like it on stream. So between that and the fish camera, it's a good combo. We're trying to find the right level so we can begin animating, but I'm a little scattered all over the place, and this level's taking a minute to open up. You're an animator, yes. I do. Oh, that's right. Halo Follower did just recently hit 1 million subs. Congratulations on that. Welcome to the stream, Hazy Knight. But yes, Nikolai, I am an animator. I'm working on a Helldivers animated film. We're working on getting a teaser out for the 1-year anniversary of Helldivers 2. Which is really the only deadline we're putting on the project, but we've already got a ton done with it, and we have a whole like voice cast on it, whole set of writers, and we're working in people for animation and music. And Maven's in the chat, another YouTuber. You should definitely go check her channel out as well. Unreal Engine has the sequencer is much improved. It's crazy how much better it is now. I don't know why this is taking so long to go. I might have to close Unreal, but here, I can go full screen for a second while this loads up so you don't have to watch Unreal buffer. But yeah, the Unreal sequencer is way better than it used to be. It is. It used to have a lot of problems, especially with constraints and control rigs. But they have overhauled it a whole bunch, fixed a whole bunch of bugs, and you can. I animate exclusively in it now, and I much prefer it because before I was doing stuff in Blender and then porting it over, and I hated animating in Blender. it was a slog to animate in Blender. But now that I can do it all in Unreal, it's pretty fun. I have been playing around with Cascadeur a little bit. And one of our animators, they prefer to animate in Cascadeur. But yeah, the sequencer in Unreal is massively improved because it used to suck so bad. It was terrible. Terrible. Let's see here. Can I get permission to use some of your animations for Helldivers music? Do you make actual music or is it just AI generated music? Because if it's just AI generated music, I don't have any interest. If you're making your own music and you want to show it to me, then we can see about it. But there are a lot of people working on this project, so just got to be careful about like who gets permission. But at the end of the day, it's a fan film, so like I don't even own the models that I'm working with. Arrowhead and Sony do, which is why I got to be careful about all this jazz. Got my license today. I am making progress on getting everything for my motorcycle, but I'm also looking forward to the teaser. That's awesome, Hazy. Glad that's coming along. I love when you post stuff of your bike in the Discord. I think it's super cool. Maybe you could get in a like an actual protective Helldivers helmet, or at least put a skull on it or something. That'd be pretty cool. Do I use mocap? Yes. So it's here. Halo follower, you'll probably appreciate this. Let me get the big spreadsheet out. Give me a moment to whip out my giant spreadsheet. That sounds weird. Don't clip that. Let's see here. All right, here comes the big boy. We're still waiting for this scene to load. It must have a shader issue, because Unreal loves to make shaders take forever. But here we go. So this is our master animation spreadsheet. I need to update this because I have a separate one for the teaser. But everything is broken down within here. So you have some smaller scenes, some larger scenes, small scenes, and then you have nice and big scenes like this, or like scene 11. Scene 11 probably has the most animations in it. But in here, it gives a sense of what needs mocap and what's hand animated, or when it's a mix of the two. So tons of very helpful things, and I have a much more scaled down version of this for the teaser that I'm working on. So it's a mix. But I have been doing a lot more hand animation with this, just being way more diligent about the cleanup, since I want it to have more of that animated feel. Might have to force close Unreal Engine with how long it's taking. Because Unreal Engine, it loves to do this thing where if you have it open and you're waiting for something to load, it won't load until you restart it, and then it'll load instantly. It does that especially with skinned weights. So if you bring a model like into Blender and you fix it and then you re-import it into Unreal, it'll get stuck and it'll look like it's loading for a long time till you reboot the engine, and then you re-import it again and it does it instantly. I don't know what the bug is. That's Unreal Engine for you. Pardon my English. Pardon my spelling. I didn't pay attention in English. That's all right. That's super cool that you're making something for the anniversary. If there's something like on YouTube or TikTok, I guess, that you want to use, we won't be releasing anything officially until it's out. But as long as you're putting a credit on there, that'd be nice. But that's all I would have to say. Yeah, mocap is a pretty big part of the project. Unreal does take an unreal amount of time to load. That is 100% true. Everybody talks about how fast it is, and it is fast. It is great, and it's this amazing black magic when you have it working. But the amount of time it takes to load, I think I am just gonna force quit it real quick. Yeah, because I think what happens is the engine technically crashes, and then you just kind of have to wait for it. There it goes. Hold on, I'll get back to the comments in just a second. Very chatty group tonight. I like it. Good time, good time, good time. Also, if we hit the stream goal, I'll show off my DVD collection. Just throwing it out there. Let's see here. For real, Maven, this is the most organized I've been with a project. New Frontiers, I like look at the spreadsheets from that, and they're so like simplified. They're like, maybe try, maybe do this. You know, whenever you get around to that, it is very, I don't even know how I made that show. All right. Unreal Engine's back up. Let's try and get that environment loaded. Yeah, of course, Halo follower. Thanks for jumping in. Super cool to have you in the chat. Love your content, by the way. I always get a good chuckle out of it. As ridiculous as it might be. I think my favorite joke is the Warhammer parody, like this is a parody joke. That one had me laughing pretty hard. When he like first showed up on screen, I was like wait a second, is that a cease and desist letter I see? Yo, Ark's in the chat too. Good to have you here, man. I've been using Blender to add 3D effect to illustrations for my next animation by manually adding some vertices with loop cuts and grabbing and pulling them to give them a bit of a subtle 3D look. That's super cool. I can't wait for your next video and your animation. I'm looking forward to it. Your video the other day, Maven, made me unbelievably happy. Your 26-second video released, what's it, like serotonin or dopamine? Whatever the chemical is in your brain that just gives you a hit of happiness before you go on with your day. My S key is getting stuck. It's all good. Such a Helldivers fan. I make a little faction called Black Death Division. That's super cool. I get chemicals in my brain by making spontaneous stuff too. LOL. Sounds like you gotta clean your keyboard, Nikolai. Maybe so. I don't know what's up with this environment. It's taken forever to load. Granted, I think I made this environment on New Year's, and I haven't tried to load it up since. But the other one I made on New Year's too, and it's all got meshes and stuff that I've done before. So it's getting a little bit on my nerves. How about I show you guys some of the work in progress animations while we're here, and we'll see if this decides to load. Let's see. Actually, if I pull it up on the other screen, like if I throw VLC over here, I should just be able to click into anything. Have it pop up. Alright, here we go. Show and tell time. I will show and tell some of my work in progress animations. So none of these heavy effects or whatnot yet. They're just kind of like what's straight out of Unreal, and then they have a ton of work that needs to go into them after the fact. But it's better than listen to me just yap. Oh wait, that's wrong thing. Here we go. So this neat one. It's our veteran character shooting down bugs with the HMG. Cool stuff, cool stuff. I'm just going to click on different ones because they're all just numbers. Like they all have that shot ID code, so I'm not even sure which one I'm clicking on when I click on it. Oh, that's a neat one. That our special our specialized mechs with an autocannon on top. You know, for that extra spice. We got our it's a shot of our Eagle 1 doing some metahuman animator, voiced by the incredibly talented Violet Hayami. She did a fantastic job. Let's see. 16. This one we animated on stream. So cool stuff. And there's a bit of a combo for some shots. I'll use the like the Unreal Engine cloth, but for other ones I'm using like I'll simulate cloth in Blender and then bring it in. This is one I did last night, so that'll have a lot of VFX to it. There's also a lot of handles for that cloth, but stuff like that is still waiting VFX, which is going to be like half the shot. Same thing with this one. It's like there's the motion, but that all needs like a ton of VFX on it. What else we got in here? Oh, this shot, or these shots took a while on. So there's this one, which I had posted out a few places. We did on stream last week. So that's a pretty neat one. And then this one as well with the flag. And I also rendered that in a couple of different, like in slow-mo as well. Not playing back in slow-mo, but I'll do that in the edit. Got scene 11. This one will have some neat ones in it. Some Bile Titan action. This one will have like a lot more dust and fog and stuff, so the automatons will look less dorky. Oh, that must be the one that failed. There's that one, dual wielding stalwarts. People are gonna go crazy for that. There's this one. This is one of my favorite shots. It took like 2 days to animate. But man, it turned out really solid. And this one, this is a good example of where the capes are simulated in Blender and then brought into Unreal for the shot. So that looks pretty cool. What else we got in here? Good old for managed democracy. We got some bot landing action. We got some Eagle 1 action. It's cool to kind of like go through and look at these because I've just been working on the shots and I don't really go back and, and review them. I'm just like, all right, I did it, and now it's like I got to get to working on other things. So I haven't really gone back and watched a whole lot of these, so it's kind of cool to click through them. What else we got in here? Oh, we got this charger action, which I need to redo the playback of because it's a PNG sequence, but it did it in 30 FPS and not 24. Got some nice little dialogue bits in here. We got our cadet with these cute stickers on his head. These stickers were designed by an artist in our Discord community. They go by Paper Clover Studios, and they made just a bunch of cute, like, stickers and Helldivers propaganda. It's pretty cool. It's our Eagle 1 again. There's this shot. This one took me a while too to get looking just right, but I'm really happy with the result. just got that nice, like, lingering before Eagle 1 flies back around. Scene 5. Oh, Hellpod launch stuff. Good stuff there. I animated these while watching a bunch of secret level episodes. Scene 4, there was something weird going on with the lights in this one, but it almost made it funnier. As you can kind of see where the light pops on in the beginning of that shot for whatever reason. I don't know why it keeps going back to this shot of the vet. And the mech. We have this stuff. This is all pretty funny stuff, but you can see more of that art that Paper Clover Studios did on the walls. This shot is actually pretty long. This is kind of like the title sequence shot. But it'll like go through the titles and then it pans down to the school before going into that previous scene. And then there's one more scene of shots. This is using a plugin called Easy Rain from William Fauché. And it's a great looking shader. It looks super dope. This environment is still loading. We went through every single render and it's still still loading. We might have to do something else for a bit, and then and wait for Unreal. Maybe I'll play some Helldivers just to pass the time. All right. I have not been paying attention to chat. 1 second. HMG, my beloved. That's right. Oh, it finally loaded. As soon as I clicked away and was like, maybe I'll go play some Helldivers. The scene loaded. It's a good thing. It's a good thing, don't get me wrong, but man. Stalwart, man. You just like me for real. You're real talented, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Is there going to be a Constitution user? It's my favorite gun. It's going to sound like bad if I like saying it out loud like this. But the scene in the school, a kid like he wants the Helldiver to sign his brother's Constitution rifle. It's kind of supposed to show how ridiculous, the Super Earth. How ridiculous Super Earth is. So there is a Constitution rifle in the project. But I don't want that clip taken out of context. Democracy, that's right. Where'd you get the helmet? I made the helmet. There is a user online. He goes by Salty Fennell. And he posted a bunch of free STLs. You just gotta like really mess with it to make it work for you. But I have a whole Helldivers cosplay. But it's really complex to get on without help, and it's very hot. My office is already warm enough, so I don't typically wear the whole getup. I think you broke it, Plot. I think I did too, but we'll get it back up. I have a strong feeling this is going to be much better than another Sony is going to give us a movie. Yeah, you know what? Are your glasses not fogging up? The visor fogs up more than my glasses do, but I did build in some like padding and stuff underneath my cheeks to keep it from fogging up too much, because that was a problem when I first made the helmet. But I also want to make this large enough so I could wear my glasses in it, because I don't wear contacts. But all right, Unreal is finally up. We can finally get back into it. Because man, Cowboy War Bond, that would be fantastic. With the senator, dude. That'd be great. All right, here's our scene that we waited oh so long for to load. It's not even really that dense. It looks cool because of the fog, but it's not dense at all. So why it was taking so long, I'm not certain. But we'll be doing a shot of our cadet character in here. I think I am going to take off the helmet just to focus up, really dial in on animation. So avert your gaze if you don't want a jump scare.
Oh, it's the real me.
That's how the helmet comes on and off, by the way. The whole back piece comes off so I can fit my head in it. I'm a big old noggin. Oh my word, we've been streaming for almost 50 minutes. We haven't done any animation because it took so long for this to load. Bleh. Have you actually drilled holes for the vents? It looks like the sides of the helmet could be drilled out for holes. I wanted to see about making the vents on the front actually work. Wow, my hair is crazy. Crazy town with the hair right now. But I just haven't gotten into it very much. But probably wouldn't be a bad idea because the actual Helldivers fit is pretty intense. Okay, so I kind of like the idea of like, so there's a scene that happens specifically right here. So I kind of want to make it look like they like filmed like different parts of the same propaganda piece in the same area. But there is also something just humorous about like literally shooting in the same spot at a different angle. And you know what? I think we're going to do exactly that. I think we go further back. This is what the real movie making business is like anyway. I can put on the entire Helldivers costume by myself. It is just very difficult and frustrating, so it's easier to do with help. But Mrs. Coalition also has her own. I actually still need to make her helmet, but we typically just help each other get it on. We did it for like Halloween, and we want to go to some cons with it. But all the cons around here, they haven't they don't really start happening until the spring. So well, hey, thanks for Nikolai. Thanks for jumping in the stream. Really cool to have you here. Super, super stoked. Hey, Diesel Sauce. Thank you, thank you. Glad to have you shown up. Oh, and hey, what's up? Not much. We're finally getting started on animation. Unreal took an ungodly amount of time to load, but if you want to go and see some of the work in progress stuff, it's like maybe like 10 minutes back in the stream, 5-10 minutes. All right, let's get into this. Actually, I see what I was trying to do here. I'm just gonna keep it all in here for now. Yep. That is the crash code from Unreal. Super cool that Halo follower jumped in. That officially makes him the biggest YouTuber to jump on my streams. The other ones, my friends, Mike York, super cool guy. He used to be a rock star animator, so he did stuff over there. And Bowden 31. They both have really cool York Reacts and Modin31. Check out their YouTube channels. All right, let's see here. We're gonna set this for, we'll do 48 frames. Halo Follower is just a chill guy. Hardest part of animation is admitting you gotta fix something and go back. It's so true. And like, you feel like, I don't know if this happens to you, Maven, but for me, I'll be like, it's fine. It's fine. And then I'll go back and I'll be like, I really should just fix it. And then I go back and do that. A default. Oh wait, default. That's not what I meant. Flag. He's carrying the flag. The flag of Super Arif. We'll drag that in. Then I think I'm just gonna drag in a bunch of other random guys for this specific shot, because this is kind of like he's running with the flag. They're all running behind him. I will say the current lighting setup isn't super conducive, and we can spawn in some new lights, which is probably what we'll do. I think for now we can just keep them over here. I guess the real question is, do I want to do, like, actually give them a flag in Unreal, or do I want to just spawn that from Blender? We shall see, we shall see. All right. Animation time. Cadet. Hold on. So I believe I recorded, or at least named these backwards. Yeah, I must have. So 09 is supposed to be 10, and 10 is supposed to be 09. So we'll do 09. Hey, Azat works. Now this is gonna look very silly. Just be warned. Siliometer, it's silly o'clock. And part of this is so that this looks, it's so it looks silly and campy. But like, it's kind of like traditional 2D animation where it's like, you know, you have your character and they're on a cell and they're animated in place, and then you just move the background. That's kind of what we're gonna do here, just to make it even more campy. And maybe I won't. At first, I was thinking it would be like a wide shot like back here, but I'm wondering if it needs to be like a shot like this with other Helldivers next to him. Whoa! Diesel Sauce coming in with a crazy $10 donation. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Super cool of you. Very, very cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're a cool guy. Yeah, it always happens when I'm editing and I have to fix something for timing or finding an error you didn't notice. It always happens last minute. Yeah, editing, it doesn't happen for me as much anymore, editing. But I think that also just comes from I've been editing for work for so long. But yeah, I definitely feel that. Diesel Sauce didn't even do it towards the goal. He doesn't even want to see my DVD collection. He just came in here like a gangsta, dropped $10 and was like, hey, Here you go with a neat little emoji of, it looks like a game controller. Yep, that's a game controller with shades. Pretty cool. So again, really appreciate that. All right. Like I said, it's supposed to look silly. It's going to cut off at the knees, but I wanted to make this feel as like almost uncanny as possible. So it's just like, excuse me, what's going on? Like, that doesn't look real. And that's kind of the point, because it's supposed to be like a fake ad for Super Earth. A propaganda. I kind of figured that didn't move him. There we go. Diesel sauce. Oh my goodness, bro. Don't go broke on my stream, my man. Hype for this. Mix of comedy and the game many enjoy is a breath of fresh air. 100 emoji. Absolutely. And that's how you have to do Helldivers. Helldivers, it's got to be campy. It's got to be fun. It's got to be violent. It's got to be cool. But most importantly, it has to be very silly. And have a little heart in there too, just because of all the heart that the animators has. Diesel is the GOAT. Maven says, animation is all about what you don't see. 100%. Because watch this. Ready? Here, ready? We'll hit this guy with a little bit of this. I don't know why the cape only simulates sometimes. Alright. We'll swap that to linear. We'll make sure he kind of moves in time, right? Like, it's kind of there. And then we'll set up a camera. We'll make this real low, real epic. Real, oh my word. Sign me up to be a Helldiver. Super Earth needs me. You know, prove you have the strength and the courage to be free. That's what I'm getting here. That's the kind of shot we're making. Be like him, do your part. And we do that. Maybe we'll also add some camera shake on here in a little bit. But like, just like that, you do this, you put it in slow motion, and it do have that goofiness to it. And we'll put a couple other guys next to him. We'll fix his pose a little bit, but yeah, it's supposed to be goofy. Because, again, it's supposed to kind of be like that very patriotic ad. Will have the Super Earth flag flowing above him. Other Helldivers running with him. We'll adjust this leg action a little bit. Kind of hand animate that, but it'll be good. I can already see there's another Helldiver. Like, there's another Helldiver over here. He's doing like the come on. Like I mentioned, very campy. This guy, I think he only has the rain shader on him. But that might just make it that much more epic. Who knows? I mean, we can straight up just spawn rain in the scene. Yeah, see? Look how good that rain shader looks. Ooh! Ooh! It looks so good, this rain shader. It actually does make... Oh my! Oh my! Diesel Sauce is gonna single-handedly hit my, like, whatever the YouTube payment minimum. Dude, thank you again so much.
You're doing what you love and making people smile. Mad respect. Thank you, man. I truly, truly appreciate that. All of y'all are making my night. I do do be dancing. I greatly, greatly appreciate that. I just want everybody here to have a good time. How does he ever do it with the other hand? Oh, there we go. Alright, so we need a blueprint of him with the gun in his left hand so his right hand can come up. And this is one thing I do. If you want to get into Unreal Engine, it is a lot easier to attach things in blueprints and leave them in a blueprint. And then it's always constrained that way. And you can just spawn in whichever blueprint you want. So I'm going to delete him from here for just a second. We're going to duplicate this and call this... oh wait, he's still HDO1, but this is rifle left hand. I do not know why I named this blueprint this way. Usually I start with BP, like BP cadet flag. So I don't know why I did it the other way. Ooh, but you want to see how good this rain shader looks? Look at that rain shader. Look at it. Ugh. William Fauché really outdid himself with it. It looks so good. It's also on the gun for that extra glistening glow. I do think adding the rain would be hilarious. Unironically, just making this great. Okay, I can never quite remember when they're holding the weapons. If he's holding it like this, that means in his left hand, the gun needs to be tilted that way, the way that I'm looking at my screen. So here, because yeah, it should be pretty close, not quite flat, but pretty close to it. And what's nice too is once I get the animation on there, I can really dial in the position of this more. But we'll save that. We'll drag this blueprint in instead and hook them up. In this shot, I'll probably render it at like 120 FPS. Which I suppose means whenever I simulate the flag, I'll probably have to do the same thing. Which is gonna... you know... we'll see. We'll see how that simulation, how Unreal likes it. All right, so he would be running. Then he's like, "Come on, follow the cadet." I got some folks shooting. Oh, I think the head sensor was dead for this, so I would have to hand animate the head anyways. Yep. All right. So once again, a lot of silly goofiness, but let's swing this over. Yeah, there we go. Then we'll animate him by hand. Come on! He's our fearless leader! And honestly, this kind of shot that we're working with, it requires a lot less as far as Where do be my widgets? Why is my widget all the way over there? Why is my guy all the way over there? What? I messed around to make Helldivers 2 clips with the commentary and such, and it's in episodic format. Real amazing to see what you can do with it. It'd be funny if you had one of the divers doing the with Bill Rock. Could be. Diesel, I can't remember if you're in the Discord or not, but definitely post your stuff. Would love to check it out. If you don't have the artist tag, you can ping me, but otherwise you can also post in gaming chat with that kind of stuff. Would love to give it a look. All right. Now the question is he in front? Is he going like, come on, Helldivers. We've got Super Earth to save. I guess he would be facing this way more. Oh yeah, that's looking like it's gonna be it. And once again, like all these guys, none of them are actually running. They're all just kind of floating across the screen. Because it's a propaganda piece. They're all on green screens on treadmills. That is in my head canon what I want it to be. So I'm trying to animate it as faithful to that as possible. That's how they're filming this specific scene for the propaganda ad. It's going too fast. Let's just see if that helps. Oh, it looks so silly. I'm in the Discord and bet. I shared them with y'all right now. I'm working on a series trailer, just adding music and some commentary. Oh, you must be, do you go by Diesel Sauce in the Discord too? Hold up. I gotta check. Because do you go by that or do you go by, the other one? The in Lend a Hand, you had posted a thing about your Helldivers project. Autotron Radio. I don't know if that's you or if you also go by Diesel in the Discord. It's hard to keep up and like my brain goes like a million different places because I'm very busy. Yeah, so you are Autotron. Very, very cool. Oh, you're just Diesel Sauce. Okay. I'll stop trying to guess. I am all over the place. All right. I think with this, maybe we do 2 more divers, kind of like right there. We'll play some. Diesel Sauce, I can't keep up. Which is it? I'll do Helldiver 2. We'll do these guys with the rain shader. Why not? I literally spend all the time setting up the rain shader for one scene. I think we can do it for another as well. for some sweet Helldiver action. Bum 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 bum. Ba ba ra ba ba ba. Kind of the gun up, gun down. Oh yeah, that's a good one. And he can outpay us. Oh, we'll see. We'll see how it looks in camera. Nope, he's outrunning too much. It kind of makes it look like he points the gun right at him. We don't necessarily want that. Oh, that's the cadet. Can't point the gun at the cadet. He is carrying the flag of Super Earth. That'd be heresy, blasphemy. That's looking pretty good. I might just slide these over just a little bit. Capes, rain, running. And we'll start working on the hand keying of some of this as well. I feel like there needs to be one more Helldiver in frame. Maybe like, kind of like where his legs are. And then I think we'll have everything we need as far as characters go to start animating them. And maybe we'll go for do. Ah, that's great to hear. It's great to hear for you, Diesel Sauce. I definitely get that. The second half of working on New Frontiers, I was in a similar circumstance. So to finally be out of that and in a better circumstance, I totally get where you're coming from. Let's go ahead and do this guy, because I need a blueprint of him with a rifle anyway. What are we at for time? Hour 15. Music's still going. We're good. We're 2 of the 5 to our goal. So if you want to see my DVD collection, anybody else watching, don't put it all on just Diesel Sauce. He's pushed for a good amount of that goal. All right, let's see here. Content drawer. And we'll just give him a Liberator. All the Helldivers by default, they need to have the Liberator. I think it's Super Earth Law. Alright. We'll get this in the magwell. And attach the gun to his right hand. Our right hand man. I'll be very interested for when this teaser drops. I am simultaneously like excited and like nervous, because historically every time I've dropped a teaser, it gives a lot of exposure to the channel. The only time it really didn't was the Red Dead teaser, which was expected. The Red Dead film was quite the departure from, you know, like Titanfall, Helldivers, that kind of thing, which was strategic in its own right. But with this, like, Helldivers is just like, it's so much more in like the public conscious. I'm like, what's going to happen? I don't know. I just like to play video games and make animation. I just want to make movies. So who knows? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, we'll just have this guy run. We saw him running. I think it's fair use if I do that. It's fair use and parody if I just say those words. That guy's moving a little quick. We desperately need to clean up some of this this foot contact, high knees. This was like the last thing I recorded, and I was so tired when I did this. All right, we can start bringing some stuff in. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a cylinder on his hand for now, so I can at least get the position. Because I think what I'll do is I'll create an animation asset from this, put the flag on it, simulate the flag in Blender, and bring in probably bring in the whole flag on a flagpole so it can be the right distance away and stuff. Yeah, I think that's gonna have to be how I do it. And then I'll make what's called an Alembic file, which can bring the simulation in, but it can also bring in the flagpole from Blender. And I'll just replace that in the scene. I get very nervous working with Alembic files. Sometimes. All right. So let's go ahead and let's start animating on top of this. This is kind of our block out, and now we'll get some animation in. I don't know if I'm going to do the cloth simulation on stream because I don't know how my computer will handle it. Just because the simulations are very CPU intensive, and it would probably crash. But we'll do, you know, we'll at least like clean up some, get some animation in the can. Oh, I literally just said I was going to put a flagpole in his hand. Let's do that real quick, and then we'll move on. Now I'm just going to do a cylinder. Yo, what's up, cylinder? Cylinder, my man, the goat. And this is just so I have something that, like, you know, he can grab onto. And like I have something to reference for finger placement and all that. This would be an extremely long flagpole. We do want it to be a decent length. You know, it's Liberty's colors. I'm not sure what I'm trying to say there. Hey, what's up, CJ? Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you on the stream. We're having some fun tonight. We're working through some animation now. Alright, so overall it kind of feels like the flag is being held too high. Which this is, it looks like I was holding this. Yeah, so left hand is on the bottom, so I might actually even move this down slightly. Shawoink. Because his right hand is holding it higher. No, he's kind of running with the flag. So it's flag in hand, waving, very patriotic. You know, would make your mother cry, kind of a shot. I don't know if you know, say in chat if your mother cries for patriotism. Whoa! Whoa! Fingers went nuts. All right. The hand is looking pretty good. We'll just do these knuckles. Sweet. I cry for patriotism. But are you a mom? That was the question. But it's good to hear you do too. Patriotism, liberty, managed democracy. Somebody sent me something earlier. It was like kind of a joke. Is like a video of like Anakin and Obi-Wan. It was like one of those AI conversation videos, but like it was like Anakin trying to explain like why Emperor Palpatine is like in the right, like politically speaking or whatever. And I said to my friend, I was like, this is why managed democracy is it's perfected. You can't get better than managed democracy. Why even try? All right. So now we just got to make these legs not look so goofy. So we're going to do one at a time. We're going to do what looks good to camera. We'll put this in global space. Maybe that was a terrible idea. That was a terrible idea. Let's not put that in global space. And let's fix these toes. His dogs be barking. This is classic Hollywood, you know. Trust us, it'll look good. Are you sure this I don't know about this green screen. Trust us, we'll shoot it on the volume. It's the newest tech in town. That's kind of what this scene is supposed to be making fun of. So it pains me to see the animation look so janky, but that's kind of the point. And you know, we might swap it out with some better. Whoa, whoa! His toes going nuts. I wanted to grab his leg. There is a chance that this looks so bad that I don't even think we can. It looks pretty bad. Oi, oi, oi. You know what we do in that case? We crop. We crop in. Okay, from the camera's perspective, it's actually not like nearly as bad as it looked. Oh man. It is supposed to be that goofy though. Like it's supposed to be irredeemably goofy. I do think it looks a little uncanny. So I think, you know, I think the move here is pan the camera up. Apologies. Sometimes words are hard. Pan the camera up. Because this shot's about the flag. We're looking up here. Yeah, it's about the flag. This is in slow motion. Yeah, we'll be good. We'll probably move this guy and this guy a little bit closer as well. Just to make it look cleaner. But like I mentioned, this is like... It's supposed to look goofy. The voiceover for this scene is so funny. Like, just the idea behind it. Like, I don't want to get too into it because it starts to get into spoiler territory. Like, big spoiler territory. Especially if you're like a big fan of the first game. But it'll be good. And this, just how silly this looks, we'll play into it more. Oh yeah. Liberty is flying her colors proudly. Alright. Next problem is he's not into it enough. He needs to be thrust in his... Okay. That was gonna sound way too weird. I am not gonna finish that sentence. Sometimes I am not, this is why I can't be a public speaker. I can barely do YouTube streams without like saying something that I totally meant to be innocent. And then I realized far too late that it was wholly inappropriate. I tend to find that happens a lot. Where I'll just say something where I'm like, that was not, like, my brain did not process my brain did not process that the same way an NPC in society does. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. Take it for what you will, and we'll leave that there. All right, we got him charging into battle a little bit more. And I want to get out of this camera so we can swap his hand into IK. And put it on the flagpole. And we'll get his fingers closed down too. I do want to bend those fingers back a little bit and then curl all the fingers over the flagpole. And we'll bend. The pinky in. There we go. it's looking pretty solid. And put his thumb up. Sweet. And I wonder if, yeah, we should definitely bring the shoulder out more, especially because we can't even see that side of him. All right. Here's the risky bit. We take this and we parent it to here, and then I'm not even going to bother watching it for fear that it is going to break my computer, but we'll just bake that. And now his hand should just be stuck right there. And we can change the pole vector because it's kind of making it look like it crops into his body. And the heroes of Super Earth. If this pose doesn't embody what the cadet is actually like. Oh man, that's so funny. In the camera it looks great, but like when you see his actual pose, that's funny. I wonder if this will even... I wonder if I need to... You know what? I'm not even going to question it. I am going to save. And I'm actually going to delete his transform control. Or at least turn it off. Because, here's the reason why. Because he needs to be, the flag needs to be simulated, it needs the data of him moving, which means I need to offset the whole body so it bakes into the animation. So if I do that on the control rig, it'll be there, and we will be hunky-dory. I just gotta make sure he doesn't go too far. Why does it keep wanting to do that? I don't know why it keeps twirling everything else out. Goodness, that's a fine line. And then maybe we'll also do... Oh my word, Unreal Engine, are you for real? Dude, why does it keep doing that? Alright. We got it. Sir, we got him. Whoops. Also not what I wanted to do. I'm a mess. Certified wreck. What am I even doing? Here we go. There we go. I feel like the camera should curve into it more. And maybe even start a little bit closer and up. Like, put him in 1/3 and then put the flag in that same third. They call that cinematography. Mom, I'm a cinematographer. Alright, once that's slowed down, once the flag animation is on there, it'll look a whole lot better. Yo, Modin31 is playing Helldivers right now. Do I dare ask him? Let's give it a shot. Modin, I'm streaming right now. Want to play HD2 together. If Modin is down, I will hop on for a couple of games. And while we await for him, we'll animate this guy as well real quick. Which I might just do a control rig offset for him to get him a little bit closer. Save. Hop out. His legs I'm less worried about. We just really got to focus on his posture. Hey, what's up, Bowden? Welcome, welcome. Happy to have you here. We're just wrapping up a couple of quick animation things. Like I'd mentioned earlier, I don't think we're going to attempt any simulations on stream, because that feels like a recipe for disaster. Let's squat him down just a hair. Modin and I, we are planning a stream when the teaser drops. We're planning on co-streaming a little bit. Bring the spirit of Helldiver Titanfall content creators. Still trying to make it in this space. Oh, I did this thing. Why do you do this, Unreal? Look how they massacred my boy. Okay. So when Unreal does this, it mega sucks. But we're gonna try just closing out. See, and it crashed. Classic Unreal Engine. You're experiencing it here. Oh man. Let's get it rebooted. Let's see if we can get it up. Yeah, we'll definitely do just this one guy, and then maybe play a round of Helldivers before calling the stream. If this level opens, because I'm not dealing with that again. This level does not open. Okay. We're good. No, Unreal will do this thing where it'll be like, hey, those controls you like to have, you like to set keyframes and stuff, yeah, we're gonna take that away. And it is so annoying every single time. It actually looks like it kept all my all the changes I made, so we'll just set keyframes for that. So he's got to turn his body out. He's turning into everybody else. Come on! For Super Earth! We're all inspired! Because the cadet is carrying the flag. If he can do it, so can we. That's the energy. These are the vibes. Tilt his head so he can realistically do this a little bit more. We'll do that. We'll do that for now, where you can kind of turn his head, and then as he does this, yeah, as his arm comes up, his head should just turn out that last 10%. And then as his arm goes over, he can start to pull his whole body back the other way. Welcome to Animation 101. I am your host, an amateur animator who was playing Titanfall one day and was like, I like this game. I want to make an animation about this game. And it changed my life forever. True origin story right there. Contrary to popular belief, it was not because I was bitten by a radioactive cobra. I've seen that story floating around. Don't ask me where. Just trust me. Like Super Earth would tell you. You heard it from a guy on the internet. So it must be true. It's like in the Lego movie. You don't know me, but I'm on TV, so you can trust me. Same energy. All right. This is like that last 10% of his body rotation. Come on, get to the chopper. This is what I like about editing mocap. Is like all the little animation bits are done for you. I do feel like I would really enjoy animation in Cascadier though. Every time I've opened it, I've had a lot of fun. Because it essentially it's one of the uses of AI where I'm like, yes, this is what we need it to be doing. Is what it does is it predicts where you're going to push and pull other things in the animation. So like, let's say I wanted to pull like my arm over, it's going to predict like if I wanted to animate this, instead of animating the arm and animating the body at like the same time, I could just pull the arm like this and it will automatically kind of guess that that's what it's doing. And it is, you would think it would be like way more like, no, like don't do that, no, stop. But it's actually fairly accurate. And the other thing it does is it animates physics. So if I had like a clip of me jumping and I want to make myself look like I jumped twice as high in the mocap data, I make it go twice as high, and when it comes back down and it hits the floor, it can automatically update the physics of the animation to how like your weight would absorb in the landing. It's pretty neat. Oh, his arm should definitely be way more out here. but it's like, it's the definition of it, like being a tool to speed things up. And like also like just having like full control to override it as an artist. Because at the end of the day, it really just functions. It is literally the exact same as being able to do this and have the IK update. It is very much so that same kind of thing. It's just instead also predicting where, you know, all these little micro movements might be, which speeds up the ability at which you're able to animate. Which for someone like me working in indie animation, like that's great. Let's have more of that. Because staying up till 2 o'clock in the morning working on fan animations is while having a full-time job, while having a family, it gets taxing real quick. Grab too many controls. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Close up his hand. And now he has to be locked back in, running straight ahead for Super Earth. For Managed Democracy. What are some other ones? For the Emperor. For the Republic. Then he's basically going to fall into shadow. Really, his whole purpose is to do this action right here, which at 120 frames per second is going to look fantastic. It's a nice little fun animation. Zoop! He's done his part. Flag waving, all that jazz. That'll all look good. All right. So the rest of this shot is just animating more or less the same of that, which I don't want to bore you guys too much. So I think I'm going to hop on Helldivers for a couple of minutes. Feel free to stick around if you want to. But if you just wanted to come and stay for the animation stuff, hey, cool to have you. Great to have you here. I'm going to jump in-game, run around for a few minutes, goof off, and then we'll call it on the stream. But yeah, so hang tight. We'll be right back. Thank you so much for the donations throughout stream. Diesel Sauce means a whole lot, and let's have some fun now. Let's just get into some Helldivers 2 gameplay. So I will be right back. Go grab some water or a drink or a snack or something. We'll see you in a sec.
Don't stop.
We are back. We're gonna play some Helldivers. See what's up. I'm actually not sure if the major order is still going or if it was finished or not. Oh, we're about to find out. Oh. It failed. Mad unfortunate. I tried to get on a little bit more this past few days too. The DSS is at Vernon Wells. You know, I feel like I should go to Vernon Wells to avenge that kid's hospital, that children's hospital. There are so many people on tonight. Oh my word. Wow. Helldivers popping off. Let's see. We got bugs, bots, or the Illuminate. Kill 40 enemies using the cluster bombs. I feel like we need to do automatons then.
Allied destroyer coordinates received.
We'll go see what these guys are up to.
Initiating FTL.
I'll turn off my mic so I'm not an annoying goober. How did I go from next? I had to just go from light speed around the whole planet to end up there. Alright. What does it say? Cluster bombs. So we'll do cluster bombs. Airburst. Rifle. Airburst strike. And EMS mortar. We'll run Vitality. I don't know where these guys are in the mission. But this, we can run with this pack. Ba, 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 ba. I'll make myself smaller. We'll keep fish cam the same size though. Can't be missing out on fish cam.
History will remember your deeds this day.
We really just dropped into the thick of it.
Requesting sentry.
Why is Eagle blocked?
Requesting advanced weaponry. Requesting orbital strike. Requesting jetpack. New mag.
Whew. Oh my word. This is an intense battle to drop right into the middle of. Whew. Oh, is the hell bomb destroyed? It must have been. Oh my word. Okay, Eagle's back. Let's get some of those cluster bomb kills we need.
Requesting air support.
What? Oh, I didn't finish reloading this apparently.
Requesting air support. Hold position. Tagging that. Calling in orbital strike. 200 meters. Sending in an Eagle. Command. Delivering payload. Get some. Get
Alright,
some.
there's 14. 14, not bad.
Orbital inbound.
Oh, somebody's mech is just stuck up there. Unfortunate. Oh, there's a tank. Oh, and there's an orbital strike. Let's stay off of that. Is this just one guy?
Requesting air support. Say hello to democracy.
Ooh. That didn't feel good. Oh, somebody dropped a 380. Of course they did. Would it really be Helldivers with an unnecessary 380?
Point me to the enemy.
Hi, Mines. Little close for comfort. Oh, is that my helmet? Gnarly, dude. Ooh, my head was in there. Still is, it looks like. Oh, tremors. I wonder if that would work in real life. If a tremor hit like that, if you just jumped, how would you fare?
Requesting sentry.
Sending in an Eagle. Requesting orbital strike. Calling down a sentry.
Orbital strike incoming. Dropship.
I'll just do another one.
Unleashing democracy.
Outpost destroyed.
Nice.
Eagle 1, drawing to rearm. Affirmative.
Whew. I'm a Constitution using cheese diver. Nice. We do have a cheese diver in the film. That was very deliberately added. I have one... Two more? One more? One more.
Team reload.
Alright, that's it for those.
Calling in
Oh, and a factory strider.
northeast, 50 meters.
I guess the automatons wanted to play today.
Fire in the hole.
I'd really like some more ammunition. Oh, there are 3 more factory striders this way. This is not how I was expecting the day to go. And I have no stamina.
Calling in reinforcements. Throwing supplies.
Huh!
Sending
don't think that did anything. Okay, he's got it.
Requesting air support.
Calling down a sentry.
Have a taste of
Ah,
democracy.
crap. I think that was me. Oh, there's one of those guys. Oh, I'm floor glitched.
Reinforcements heavy on my position.
Jeez Louise.
Send it.
Democracy's on its way.
Thought outpost spotted.
What are we trying to do right now? I feel like we're just fighting automatons directionlessly. That's a word, right?
Requesting air support.
Oh my word, look at them all out there.
Requesting orbital strike.
Calling in reinforcements.
I really don't know what the plan is here. There's another outpost up here.
Delivering payload. Dropping a pin. South. Close.
Oh, he threw down a 380. Of course he did. And a napalm barrage? My goodness. Airburst rifle is extremely underrated.
Requesting air support.
Calling in reinforcements.
Oh.
Democracy has landed. Rare sample acquired.
Who's got that relay?
Calling down supplies. Good. Got a sample.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Because that'd be extremely helpful right now.
Inbound. Requesting sentry.
Calling in orbital strike.
Firing
Live.
strike.
Ah, there it is. Right when we needed it the most.
Liberty dispatched.
Dropping
Is
a
this-
pin. Southeast.
I don't know, I'm just gonna mark a bunker and go for it. Cover and duck.
Calling down a sentry.
Deploying sentry.
Requesting air support.
Tagging back. Northwest. 100 meters.
Oi.
Bag's empty.
Alright.
Sending in an eagle.
Democracy's on its way. Calling down a sentry.
Gotta watch these mines.
Sending in an eagle.
Requesting air support.
Outpowered.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Oh my word.
Calling in a hell bomb.
Where's that relay?
Sending in an eagle.
Sending in an eagle. New mag.
Requesting air support.
Oh, the hell bomb never dropped. Alright, he's got it.
I need supplies. Dropship.
There we go. Nice. Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Sending in an eagle.
New mag.
Where are we going next?
Down a walker. Tagging map. Speed 300 meters.
Goodness, these guys do not give me the time of day.
Requesting air support.
Alright, alright, alright. Is that where we're going? That's where we're going. Alright. EMS mortar and air burst. Some of the best things you can take against the bots. Oh no, I think that hit my mortar. It's supposed to go further.
Dropship.
We'll reload. Where are those dropships at? Nope, and we got another 380.
Dropping a pin. Northwest. 50 meters.
Ah,
Calling in a hell bomb.
well, we'll hang out here for a moment. We can,
50 meters.
there we go.
Mission at 20 minutes remaining.
Do do do.
Clear the area.
Good work, G2.
Dropping a pin. Southeast. Far.
Nice.
Dropping a pin. East. 200 meters.
Damning you!
Requesting air support.
Oh no. Oh, good thing I didn't have any samples or anything on me. Oh, who am I landing with?
Ready to liberate. Throwing grenade. Requesting air support.
I think we're gonna get that 40 kills. I really do.
Support weapon.
Where's the dropship?
Engaging terminal.
Going down a sentry.
Thomas has been all game.
I'm on it.
A little bit
Check out
there.
the terminal.
Mission map updated.
Tagging map. East. 200 meters.
Objective completed.
We'll move to the next objective. And the Constitution as underrated garbage. That sounds accurate.
Sending in an eagle. Calling in orbital.
Let's be honest. You do the Constitution for vibes.
Got equipment north.
Calling down fortifications.
Ooh.
Requesting air support.
Reinforcing.
We'll land in his bubble.
I need supplies.
Reporting to the front.
Let's just throw another one in, why don't we? All my stuff's way down there.
Dropship. Sending in an eagle.
Oh, and a tank. Back inside of here. We gotta find we gotta get my gear. We'll just run around the outer of the circle, loop back in. Yeah, because that's not gonna be ready for another 6 minutes. We're close.
Sending in an eagle. Calling in reinforcements.
Where's my stuff? Where's my stuff? Where's my stuff?
Requesting air support. Reinforcing.
Got equipment. Reloading.
Alright, we gotta link back up. Gotta get with the squad now that we got our equipment back.
Requesting air support.
Orbital inbound.
I think they just want to hit this base for now.
Requesting sentry. Requesting orbital.
gotta close off that pass for a second.
Orbital strike.
Requesting air support. Keep liberty. Too bad. Calling down the sentry. Sending in an eagle. Delivering payload.
Marking location.
All right, we're still hitting this base. Goodness. The absolute slog that the bots are sometimes.
Automaton outpost scrapped.
Nice, nice, nice.
Dropping a pin.
All right,
200 meters.
the timer is ticking, boys. Oh, there's the super sample finger dinger. Oh, this does not feel safe. Only way down. Gonna move with G2. They seem to be onto something.
Southeast.
Package acquired.
Affirmative.
Tagging map. Southeast. 200 meters.
Close
Dropping
position.
package.
Requesting air support. Calling in orbital strike. Requesting fortification.
Firing orbital strike.
Package acquired.
Sending in an eagle. Unleashing democracy. Heavy. Southeast. Low. Dropship.
Where's that dropship at?
Requesting air support. Democracy's on its way. Reloading. Say hello to democracy.
Oh yeah, that cluster bomb was well placed.
50 meters.
Oh, it's right on top of extract. That's why I was curious. That makes a lot more sense. Oh man, this game.
Requesting sentry.
Deploying sentry.
I saw a meme that was like, it was like the Helldivers movie, bowing down to how cinematic the game is.
Mission at 10 minutes remaining.
Reloading.
That's always a risky move right there.
Package acquired. High value sample selected.
Where's the bunker though?
Tagging location. South.
Affirmative.
Is that where we're supposed to go? Whoa.
Requesting orbital strike.
That land on the factory strider? Or just some bot's foot? Wow, that is one way to clear out. Alright, let's go hit that.
Requesting air support.
I'm getting
Get some! Get some! Reloading!
South, 50 meters.
Sending in an eagle!
We'll make our way up.
Spot outpost spotted.
Right on target.
Requesting air support. Reloading!
Here comes the cavalry.
Watch out, G2. Nope, that wasn't what we were trying to hit. And we only got 7 minutes left. We gotta figure ourselves out.
Calling down a sentry.
Oh, I guess that's where the sentry's going. The automatons made an executive decision on behalf of Super Earth.
Requesting air support.
Alright.
Sending in an eagle. Calling in an orbital strike. Hold position.
Coming in hot.
Orbital strike incoming.
Freedom.
Oh, there we go. Cleared.
The extraction shuttle awaits your request.
Hanging back. Southeast, 100 meters. For prosperity!
Whew. I will say we are well equipped to deal with the bots. This is a good little well equipped group.
Calling in extraction.
Extraction shuttle inbound.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Whoa.
Say hello to democracy.
T-minus 1 minute 30 seconds.
Yikes, a Rooney. Hey, thanks, Sick Gamer. I'm doing my best. Got 40 seconds left. We can do it. Ah, ah.
Requesting air support. Requesting
Reinforcing!
Here I go. Oh, bro did not drop the 380. He did.
This is Pelican 1. I have visual on the extraction zone.
This guy.
Landing in progress.
Why would he do this to us?
join the threat.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds.
There we go. Come on, Green. Get on, Green.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Oh man, what a game. That was a good one. That was good. That was good. Whew. What a game. What a stream. We'll see what the stats were and then we'll wrap it up. Man, that was a real good time. That's why we're making this whole Helldivers film thing. This game is just too good to not. Oh, there's a blitz. If they do the blitz, I'll stay on for one more. I'll do the blitz with these guys to get the full op. We'll see if they run it. If people start leaving though, I'll just hop off. Hey, look, that's the veteran right there in the left corner. That's him. Let's see here. Hey, I got the most kills and no friendly fire damage. I'm kind of surprised with the airburst. Not bad stats, not bad.
Lots of enemies killed and lots of samples to help us figure out how to kill even more.
See if they do another one. We'll swap up the fit. What should we run here? Maybe we'll go with a skull diver. Certified skull diver classic.
Your fellow Helldivers rage against the enemy's tyranny. Do it now.
Oh. Nah, dude, if you're not finishing the op, then I'm out. Sorry. Finishing the op was going to be one thing, but going and doing something else entirely. Nah, I don't got another 40 minutes in me. But, alright. I think that's what we're gonna call it. Once again, thank you all for jumping on, being part of the stream. Super great one tonight. Once again, huge shout out to Diesel Sauce for donating $25 on the stream. And hey, if you also want to support the channel, feel free to consider becoming a member. It does help the channel a whole lot. But if you just want to be here as a viewer, hey, I'm just happy to have you here. We'll be back next week with another stream. Teaser's almost done. Dropping February 8th. Exciting stuff. And that's it. That's it. See you later.